moving.
Mostrar a porta desse jeito.
On the hunt.
Estranho.
Stepping softly. Yes, let's. The dark's strong enough to snuff out a torch. Well, I don't love that. I'll just help myself. Simple.
É bom, hein? Mas dá vantagem no teste.
Please, I just want to be alone. Gone? Cultists. It was so dark. I didn't realize until the children started screaming. They rounded us up, cut us up, said they were taking whoever could still walk to Moonrise Towers. I managed to get away. But my love, Dennis. Martin Dor, Roshan. I've always been good at running. Unlike Dennis, I didn't realize one day our lives would depend on it. I just wish I could have said goodbye. Do you really think so? By the gods, I hope you're right. I wish I hadn't let go of him. It's hard to imagine him making it after everything that happened. But if you find him, it would mean the world to me. Dennis.
Climbing up a tree and we see what we see. We do just what we see. Together, waiting for the sun. Forever we'll see.
I'd not tarry out here, were I you.
Check it out. We've gone legitimate, and Mole put me in charge. What do you need? I'm alive, ain't I? What's not to like? I'm not supposed to mention it to anyone, but I do have something pretty special in stock. A key. What does it look like? What does it open? What treasures await behind its lock? That's for one lucky buyer to find out. Mole gave it to me and said I shouldn't let it go to just any old jackaday. I mean, maybe. Ugh, fine. Don't be shy. Have a gander at the finest stock. Welcome back. Are you looking for something in particular?
Ó, dessa vez tem coisa boa mesmo.
Pleasure.
Não, pior que o gay aqui.
No rest for the wicked, I see. Right away.
Check it out. We've gone legitimate. I'm not. What does it look like? Maul gave it to me and said I shouldn't let it go. So just don't worry. Premium trinket. Welcome back. Are you looking for something in particular?
Porra, isso aqui é bom pro Astário. Agora eu consigo roubar os caras de boa. Antes o problema era gastar massa, né?
Among the cultists, Mom.
Preparing to march, I wager.
Seems that way.
Caralho, velho, olha os itens que o moleque veio. Caramba, só item bom. Vou comprar esse aqui também. Quer ver esse livro aqui? Quer ver esse livro aqui? Ah, não. Não, não, não. Eu vou printar isso. Eu vou printar. E esse livro aqui, eu aposto que não tem nada. Se tiver alguma coisa, eu estou decepcionado lá. Eu estou decepcionado. A gente separa aqui. Eu vou estar totalmente decepcionado, Lária. Ah não, tem que printar isso. Isso daqui eu tenho que postar. Tem que ir lá no grupo. Não é que não pode deixar não. Que jogo maravilhoso.
Is anyone keeping an eye on those children from Eldorel?
Maybe not, Mom.
Nossa, item bom. livro, quero ver esse livro aqui.
Pleasure doing.
É mesmo.
Last light's in the market for something special? Pleasure doing business. Don't be shy. Have a gander at the finest stock.
What now?
Premium trinkets and doodahs.
Ah, esse aqui é do primeira parte ainda.
Last light's best bargains right here. Don't be shy. Have a gander at the finest stock. Premium trinkets and doodahs.
Perimeter's clear, Mom. Good. We'll leave soon, and we don't want any surprises. Yes, Mom.
Last light's best bargains right here.
If you have an alternative in mind, please do propose it.
Time for discretion. It's a mild larceny.
Wits and blades always sharp.
What I won't do is send any more of our people into the curse.
Yes?
Got to keep moving.
Keep your blade close. What can we rescue?
If you have an alternative in mind, please do propose it.
What am I to do?
Keep a blade close. Shall we? small talk.
Get the bottle.
If you have an alternative in mind, please do propose it.
Welcome back. Are you
Mom.
looking for
Preparing to
something
march,
in
I
particular?
wager.
Seems that way.
Pleasure.
On tippy toes. Let's go to pass.
If you have an alternative in mind, please do propose it.
Quick and easy.
Don't be shy. Have a gander at the finest stock.
You're coming with me.
What I won't do
Mas
is
eu
send
peguei,
any
tava
of
sem
our
o
people into
bônus.
the curse.
Don't mind me. Blessed oblivious. Delightful. Like candy from a gnome. A little souvenir. So, not even a challenge. A quick profit. Thank you. Blessed oblivious.
If you have an alternative in mind, please
A
do
little
propose
souvenir.
it.
Like candy from a gnome. Almost too easy.
Hiding places brighter.
Não é possível, cara. Tem até essa flecha que eu não vi.
If you have an alternative in mind, please do propose it.
They are dead, two of us, safe till the end.
Thank you.
What I won't do is send any more of our people into the curse.
See, shadows they get darker. Go.
Aye. Our asses.
My faith protects me.
Premium trinkets and doodah!
Heading out without Isabel's blessing. Have you got a death wish? Isabel, cleric upstairs in the inn. Without her blessing, those shadows will be all over you. Hate to see the shadows get you before you've begun. Good luck. I bet they're close. Watching us.
Over there.
Don't wander far. We need to talk. Please, be welcome. Have a drink. To your very good health.
She is anxious for you to drink the wine first, and it's an anxiety you recognize. Not every knave prefers a blade in the ribs or arrow in the back. Some prefer poison. You perceive a faint hint of cloth grass, a herb that is said to elicit the truth. Jahira smiles at you knowingly.
It doesn't spoil the taste, if that's what you're wondering. No, but it does leave the subject paralyzed. Whatever comes after, I would have you standing on your own 2 feet. Bottoms up. Well over a century old, and yet it hasn't lost a hint of flavor. Still not quite so sure about you, though. People tend to lose more than just flavor when illithids get their hands on them. I speak from experience. There's an air about you. Something alien. Answer me true and do not lie. The parasite is changing you, isn't it?
You want to deny the parasite has any sort of hold on you, but somehow you can't.
Eu não gostei que todo mundo desaprovou a minha escolha. Quero fazer diferente.
skimming our supplies. Keeping an eye on those children. Don't wander far. We need to talk. Please. To your very good health.
She is anxious for you to drink the wine first. Not every knave prefers a blade in the ribs or arrow in the back. Some prefer poison. You perceive a faint...
It doesn't spoil the taste, if that's what you're wondering. Indulge me. No, but it does leave the subject. You don't know what you're missing. Well over a century old, and yet it hasn't lost a hint of flavor. Still not quite so sure about you, though. People tend to lose more than just flavor when illithids get their hands on them. I speak from experience. There's an air about you. Something alien. Answer me true and do not lie. The parasite is changing you, isn't it? Just answer the question. And you're certain you will continue to resist? Good. I will take your word for it. And hold you to it, too. I have every reason to be cautious. I've traced people like you. People with parasites in their brains. All the way here from Baldur's Gate. The cult of the Absolute is spreading through the city. Quietly, quickly, and with unsettling deliberation. We tracked them to this ancient village, only to be faced with a man we killed and buried over a century ago.
Falando do Catterick Thorn.
Believe me, he was well and truly dead. I locked his corpse in the Thorn Mausoleum myself. He was a Sharan once. Took to building an army of dark justiciars beneath this very village. Alongside the local druids, we made it our business to see him deposed, dead and buried. But he's returned. Not only does General Catterick Thorn live again, it seems he is no longer mortal. He has become, in fact, invincible. We met him on the road here, commanding an army of the Absolute, intent on destroying Baldur's Gate. I put an arrow through his eye myself, only to watch him pluck it out like a splinter. He healed right in front of me and chased us into the shadows. Things looked hopeless. But experience has taught me that no matter how bleak things look, there's always hope. You are that hope. Protected by your artifact, you can infiltrate his forces at Moonrise Towers, posing as a true soul. Find out what it is that makes him invincible, so we can strip him of his advantage. Once Getherick is without his shield, the sword. Together, we assault his tower and put a final end to this blight. Any cure starts with understanding the disease. Whatever magic Getherick's using to control these tadpoles, it must be at moonrise. Until then, we keep drinking wine when we meet. You're not our only secret weapon. Isobel, a faithful cleric of Selûne, and a light in the darkness. She cast the moon shield around the inn. It's the only reason we're still alive. She's upstairs in her chambers. Tell her I sent you, and she'll see you through the shadows safely.
Certo.
Your job is to serve drinks, you little devil. Do it!
Please, stop shouting.
Hiss! I say hiss! This is my territory, and you're in it. I'll allow it. Good of you to notice. For my part, I have noticed the cleric is a liar. She promised me a bit of milk. Do you see any milk, do you? Nor do I. Disgraceful. I slinked, of course. You've had enough. Now go. Quickly. Yes.
Hand me the bottle. It's not hard.
You know, I've been catching myself smiling more lately. I think that's your fault.
Difficult to say. A fellow servant of the Night Singer would surely be an ally to me under most circumstances. But something doesn't add up. I'll need to see where his allegiances truly lie.
Speak your mind.
Tell me, what can I do for you?
What's in here?
Ó, o Rafael aqui. Nossa, nível 12, bicho. Ixi. Fazendo um pacto com a Mon.
Your move, Maul.
You trapped me? I didn't even want to take this one.
Kalimshan rules, dear. The first piece touched is the first piece moved.
That's garbage! No matter where the night goes, I'm gonna lose it!
Then make the sacrifice useful. Guard your Mistra, or come for my Cyric.
Look who made it! For once, I saved your butt out there, didn't I? We're square now, Chief. Say, do you play lance ball by any chance? It's my first time playing.
The keen gleam in Moll's eyes reveals the lie. She knows the game well, and she wants to win.
Always laid a fine trap for you, Mole. It looks to me like his Cyric could be dethroned.
How's that for Kalimshan rules?
Brava! Lovely work. I see I was right to make you the offer I did. You will consider it, won't you? What a lovely specimen she is. A blushing apple begging to be plucked. She cheated, of course, but that's half her charm. My favorite kind, ambition. But don't you worry about Moll. It goes without saying she still has the unconditional freedom to choose the only option she has left. Besides, I do enjoy being in this neighborhood again. It has such a rich history of abject tragedy. And tragedy, my friend, well, there's my bread and bloody butter. But of course, those curious little marks. Something important to your master, no doubt. But what? A love letter? A warning? A deed of ownership? I could give you all the gory details. But of course, you'll have to do something for me first. Let me think about it, and get back to you. Why spoil it? It's all out there, waiting to be discovered. You never know what you might find if you just dig a little deeper. She won. She has a taste for it now. She'll be the one who comes to me. But enough about my lesser pursuits. Why bother with trifles when I'm in the illustrious presence of my very favorite client? Tell me, oh apple of my eye, how have you been? You don't have any gills to get green around yet, but you do look a little worse for wear in this light. Splendid. And yet, I have this picture in my head of you tossing and turning in the middle of the night, thinking strange things, dreaming strange dreams. And there's this little voice inside of you asking, is this my will, or is it the worm's? But you have no answer, and no way of knowing. The good thing is, though, there's only one little voice you really should listen to. Mine. See you soon.
Confia.
Be brief.
You're all right. Thank goodness. I was worried they'd got you too. Honestly, terribly. I still can't believe it. The cultists, the screams. Roland, of all people, saved us. He said he stayed in the grove because of you. And I'm damn glad of it. Without him, well, none of us would be here. Yes. He shielded me and the kids, while his brother and sister rushed the cultists. Cal and Leio were dragged away, along with the others. Roland isn't taking it so well. None of us are, to be honest. How do you do it? How do you keep going? That sounds quite freeing. But I don't have that option, I'm afraid. You've done so much for us already. But I have to ask. The others might still be out there. If they're not dead, they're in Moonrise. And gods have mercy on anyone in that hell's pit. Thank you. If anyone can manage it, you can. Just be careful up there, all right? I can't handle anyone else dying.
Thought you'd be 10 yards tall the way Zevlor spoke of you. Ceres, Scout. Seems we missed one another at the Grove, but the others told me how you helped us. A pity. You pulled them from one death trap, only for me to land them in this one. Aye, and more than half the others with him. We were ambushed, out in the cursed lands. Cultists of this absolute. Zevlor froze, begged us to surrender. But they were toying with us, making examples. And we'd had enough of taking it. Those of us who cut free just kept running till we found this place. The others... maybe the cult got them. Maybe the curse. Prison's the best I can hope for the ones we left behind. Zevlor seemed to think the cult wanted us alive. I almost hope he never found out why.
Get the bottle.
Nice strategy back there. If we put our heads together, I bet you and me could make a tidy stack of coin in Baldur's Gate. But Raphael's offered me a partnership already, and it seems like a sweeter deal than throwing my lot in with you.
Bem, morra uma vez só.
You aren't joking. Oh, I kind of believe him more now than I did a minute ago. Protection for me and my kids, that's all. Not that it's any of your business. I'm not poking my nose into whatever trade you made with him. Safe passage to Baldur's Gate. Safe from everyone. Like Zev was supposed to do. Look, you saved us. Not knocking that. But after you left, Zevlor lost his nerve. Gave up the fight. I won't. Now there's no grove, no coin, no one taking us to the city. I'm not letting my crew get eaten by shadows. Maybe I'll make a deal, maybe I won't. But it'll be my choice. Not the devil's, and not yours. Wonder if I could con some gold off that cleric.
Good to see you're still breathing. It's the best we can hope for.
Your job is to serve drinks, you little devil. Do it!
Please, stop shouting.
I'm not shouting.
There's another bottle of Arabellan Dry back there. Put it on the bar, then piss off and leave me alone.
Jaheira said we should serve drinks, but that we shouldn't serve drunks.
Jaheira didn't save your ragged little tail from the cultists. I did. Cute. Maybe she'll write a ballad about me. She can leave out the part where my brother and sister were dragged away screaming while I was saving the orphans. If you hadn't filled their heads with all that self-righteous heroic crap at the Grove, none of this would have happened. Dead for all I know. Or in the cult's tower with the others who were taken. They're my responsibility. You go save the world. Or your own arse. Or whatever it is you do. I'll fix this. I don't need your help, and I don't need your pity.
I tried telling Mr. Rowland that he'd had enough too. He didn't like it then either.
If this is about Roland, go away! He acts like he wished we weren't here. Like he wished he hadn't saved us. And now we're just trying to save him from drinking himself stupid. Yeah. He did save us, after all. Anyway, it's his loss. I found this book. Old, dusty, full of strange lettering. Pretty sure it's magic. I was gonna give it to Roland so he could learn new spells, you know? Beats drinking till he forgets the ones he knows. It's for Roland. Guess you can have it then. I don't care. Anyway, I'm sick of talking. You can go now. Bye-bye.
Que livro bosta! Esse é acrobacia. Só isso? Esse aqui é bom, cara, pra ele. Mas é 7. Posso colocar em outro, vamos ver.
Long way to go still.
Enough waiting. I crave blood.
Ah, excellent choice.
There is work to do.
Melhor nessa.
What a day.
I don't need your help, and I don't need your pick.
Just like all the time. A little chicanery.
You have my attention.
Quiet. All right.
What I won't do.
Tread carefully. I don't need a reflection to know this looks fabulous.
Something over there.
If you have an alternative in mind, please do propose.
Have you seen any treasure?
Can't say I have. But if I do, you'll be the first to know.
Promise?
I promise, kid.
What I won't do is send any more of our people into the curse.
As I listen.
Snuffling and stalking in the shade.
At the ready.
I missed that! Awesome!
Don't touch me. Step quick.
This place is awesome! There's so much stuff!
Any more of our people into the curse.
Another piece.
It is, as they say, empty.
Rest while you can.
I wonder.
Don't be shy. Have a gander at the finest stock.
Isabel's in her room upstairs. She'll be expecting you.
If you have an alternative in mind, please do propose it.
Watch your back out there. If it's not the cult coming for you, it'll be the shadows.
What I won't do is send any more of our people into the curse.
Begone!
Esse leque tá foda, viu?
What I won't do is send any more of our people into the curse.
Premium trinkets and doodahs.
If you have an alternative in mind, please do propose it.
Last Light's best bargains right here.
What I won't do is send any more of our people into the curse.
Climbing up the tree, and we see what we see. Just what we together, waiting.
Don't be shy. Have a gander at the finest stock.
If you have an alternative in mind, please do propose it.
Hiding places brighter.
Premium trinkets and doodahs.
What I won't do is send any more of our people into the curse.
Nice to see a friendly face come out the shadows for once.
An extra blade could be the difference between rescuing Duke Ravengard or losing him forever. I hope you'll help us.
Last Light's
You're heading into the towers, are you? Good. I pray it's not too late for Duke Ravengard.
Patrols report more activity among the cultists.
Nothing to be done here. The Duke's in the towers.
Gods be with you.
I've heard the stories about Moonrise. I hope the Duke is all right.
He still won't speak. Just keeps going with the bloody song.
Nothing of use on his person.
His original writ of duty. Signed by Eltan himself. Fella must be one of the very first Flaming Fist.
He must know something. Let's not give up on him yet. We believe the cultists have taken Duke Ravengard to Moonrise Towers. I don't suppose you found a way in. Isabel cleared this place, and he just appeared. We think he's staying at the inn when the curse fell, which means he's been trapped inside for a century. It beggars belief he's alive at all. Hopefully, he'll come round. Tell us something useful about getting through the shadows. Right now, he seems to have little more to him than a refrain from some song or other. Cleric of Selûne. She's got a room upstairs if you want to meet her. Just don't interrupt her while she's doing whatever it is that keeps this place shadow-free. I doubt it too, but I haven't given up hope. Unfortunately, I won't be here when he comes around. I'm heading to Baldur's Gate to seek reinforcements. The Council sent a carrier pigeon with news that the city has been dealing with absolutist attacks. The Steel Watch is holding strong. I'll request that Lord Gortash send some of them to aid in the fight against Moonrise. The curse won't harm them.
You know the name Gortash. A councillor with considerable influence on Baldurian industry and politics. But he is no lord.
Lord Gortash is the man responsible for the creation of the Steel Watch. It's no wonder he earned the title. The Steel Watch are the future of warfare. Gondian automatons that can be sent into battle without risking any lives. Except those of our enemies. Lord Gortash had only completed work on the prototypes before Ravengard and I left for Elturel, but even they were formidable. With the Steel Watch at our backs, we can storm the tower whatever Ketheric throws at us, I'm sure of it. I'll do my best, but there's every chance I'll fall to the curse or the cult before I reach the city. Don't count on me and assume no aid is coming. Work with Jaheira. That harper's mind is as sharp as her blade. Follow her guidance. Farewell. We'll meet again, God's willing.
Premium trinkets and doodahs.
Gortash.
Seems someone's been skimming our supplies.
Тоженко absoluto.
Is anyone keeping an eye on those children from Elturel? Maybe not, Mom.
Listen. Last night's best
The
bar.
journey back to Baldur's Gate won't be easier, but your task here is harder still. Timora be with you.
We're discussing fist business, and you're no fist.
Heard you're meant to be heading toward the towers. I'm not as hopeful as Floric. For my money, we're better off strategizing without him.
Flame color. That's your name, isn't it? Art color? I'm Fistula.
Nathaniel and me climbing up a tree.
We need you, sir. one of our own's been taken. A Grand Duke. You might know something that could help us bring him back. We found him out in the shadows, just wandering. Nothing survives out there for long. Don't know how he made it, or where he came from.
This is no physical ailment. It is a spiritual malaise. The man's mind has been gripped by the Shadowfell, yet it has not broken.
Really? Could you bring him here? You'd be glad of the help, wouldn't you, sir? You hear me, don't you, sir? You might not be able to answer, but you hear me. A century locked inside a Sharan curse will do things to a man. But you're not alone, sir. We're here with you. And I'm sure you've got relations, maybe some long-lived friends even, who want to be seeing you. No, not till I met Art, anyway. It seems to be all he remembers. This was in his pocket. He doesn't seem to have any reaction to it now, but he held on to it for 100 years anyway. Thank you.
Last Light's best bargains, right here! Don't be shy. Have a gander at the finest stock. Premium trinkets and doodahs.
Snuffling and store.
Last Light's best bargains, right here.
Shades will be on.
Soldier?
Yes! We need to go find Damon. I'm going to get a hug soon.
Speak your... Chook. You believe you can survive without me? As you say, do...
What's on your mind? Hell yeah. Copper for your thoughts? Old Rusty? Sure. Let's hope Damon is as good as he seems. Once my engine's handled, I can focus on more important matters. Tadpoles, cults, frosty pints. Gives me energy. Power. If I'm excited at all, angry, nervous, delighted, enticed, I burn hot. Hot enough to burn any... Agonizing. God's what I wouldn't give for a hug. A pat. Anything. You've never met anyone so desperate for a hug as this one right here. Pathetic perhaps, but true. It's my lot to bear, and I bear it badly. Ah well, can't have it all, can you? Not today, at least. Don't burn yourself. Two.
Trust no one. Over here. A quick rummage. Delicious.
I was hoping you'd come to chat. What do you need?
A blushing apple begging to be plucked? Raphael's angling for the girl's soul. She's stubborn, yes. Bold as a lamb cavorting in a lion's den. But as ambitious as she is, Moll's no fool. One way or another, she'll see there's no winning Raphael's game, and she'll walk away. Then Raphael collects another trophy, and Moll sells her independence to the Hells. You've seen what happens when a bound soul reaches for freedom. I can't imagine what cruel penance Moll would pay if she were ever to resist that fell bastard. Then we know our mission. All roads converge at moonrise. I was 11 when the Councillor spotted and slayed an assassin who stalked father from the shadows. I was 13 when she brought word of a goblin warband advancing on Rivington. Her keen scouting saved 100 lives that day. The Councillor's loyalty to my father is beyond question. She's as steady as Tyr's heartbeat, as upstanding as the Sword Mountains. Father's at Moonrise Towers, and we need to save him. They want violence, they want control, they want Baldur's Gate. Who better than Grand Duke Ravengard to surrender it? Who better than the commander of the Flaming Fist to dismantle its defenses? They will infect him, and the city's guardian will become its ruin, unless we put a stop to it. We can't and we won't. The shadows be damned.
You wish to speak?
It.
He is? Then I must see him. Insensible or not, he knows something. I will go to see him at once. Join me when you can.
Don't be shy. Have a gander at the finest stock.
Hear me. Oh my god, soldier. That's Jaheira. The Jaheira. Don't you know the whole story? Years ago, over a century, Jaheira was part of a group that saved Baldur's Gate from Saravok, a Baalsport trying to plunge the city into war. My mum used to tell us stories about them. The legends who protected the city from evil. She said Jaheira was a powerful druid. Adamant. Tough. I've told myself those stories 1,000 times since. I never thought I'd meet Jaheira. She's a hero, and I was always some outer city kid. Can't believe she wants to talk to us about working together. What a day!
Hiding places blind.
Has he shown any sign of coming to his senses?
None. His wits have departed him, I fear.
Do not give up hope just yet.
Leg!
Don't be shy.
Ai,
Have a
que
gander
horror.
at the finest stock.
Pausar o jogo aqui. Tá transmitindo aí, não travou. Mas tá cruel. Esse lag aqui não tá fácil não. Vou conversar com o rapazinho aqui. Demon.
Karlak! I thought you'd be in the city by now. We were ambushed by cultists. Half of us were captured, the other half ran here.
Off the anvil into the forge. We'll find them. Hopefully.
Before you run off into the belly of the beast, there's something I need to tell you. Well, two things. Good news and bad news.
The good news, obviously.
I only need one more piece of infernal iron to craft an insulating chamber that can make it possible for Karlak to...
Touch people!
Exactly!
Oh my god. It's really happening. It's been so long. So come on, let's get this show on the road. We need to find that iron.
Hang on! I think you'll want to hear the bad news too.
It'll keep. I have infernal iron to find.
Karlak, believe me, this isn't something you should...
Let's move.
At least let me show you where to look. I'm not sure the infernal iron will still be there, but I can show you a few places of interest.
Hear that? All I need is a second bit of infernal metal, and I'm cured. This is so exciting. Let's make tracks.
How fares the search? Maybe, but I'd need infernal iron, and a prayer that my hammer will survive the work.
We certainly will.
Ah, ele tá com a Colezel.
Speak your mind. I'm listening.
How fares the search?
Soldier? Old Rusty? Sure.
How fares the search? Well, all right. This shouldn't take long. Same as last time. You'll need to install it yourself. This should do the trick.
There. So did it work?
Only one way to find out.
Thank you. I can't believe it. Thank you, Danon. Thank you so much.
It's the least I could do. Before you go, there's something I need to tell you. That engine of yours, it's contained for the moment, but it's just too hot to exist here in the material plane indefinitely. I know you know that, but the thing is, there's a cure. I wasn't making any headway with the mechanics, none at all. The environment here is just too cold to sustain metals like the ones inside you. You have to return to Avernus. For good. Or this thing is going to burn you up from the inside out. And sooner than you think.
The minute I set foot back in Avernus, Zarya will force me back into service. I'm not doing her bidding again. I'd rather die.
I get that, but don't rule it out. The world just might be better with you in it. Even in Avernus. I won't stop trying to figure out a cure, but at this point, I think we all have to face the inevitable.
Right? All this doom and gloom. I have something far more exciting on my mind than this bloody tin box. Thanks, Danon. Really. You've given me more than I could ever repay.
It's been my pleasure. Good luck. Both of you. Look after yourself, all right?
This is the best day. The best day! I'm so happy for me too. Now I just need to find someone to cuddle up to tonight, and I'll be the happiest woman on the Sword Coast. I'm not sure. Depends who's got me in mind. Withers was giving me the old eye the other night. Then again, maybe it was just an old eye. Listen, I'm never going back. If you said I could die right now or live 1,000 years in the Hells, I'd choose to go out now with my freedom intact. I don't expect anyone to understand that. But I've been dealt a hand most people don't have to contemplate playing. Thanks, soldier. Your support means I've got one less thing to worry about. That means a lot to me. You really are the best of the best. Of the best.
Just about. Shouldn't hang around too long.
Copper for your thoughts? Old Rusty? Sure. Like I got something back. Something I've wanted for a really long time. When I touched you, I felt like a real person. My heart was racing, but I didn't hurt you. I don't have to be afraid of myself anymore. I don't have to hold back. Not sure the world's ready for unleashed Karlach, but it's getting it anyway. Thanks to Dammon. Thanks to you. Thanks to fate. Touch! Touch everything! Touch everyone that'll let me. Shake hands, dance a waltz, maybe even kiss a face or two if I find a good candidate. The world's my funhouse. Ugh, I don't want to think about that now. Misery always overstays its welcome, and joy leaves too soon. I'll cry later, but not now. Me too, soldier. Gods, me too. For every knock we take, I feel like I get a little treat just to keep me going. Hey, soldier. Sounds boring. Oh, fine.
Step lightly. A little tete-a-tete.
If death is soon to take Karlach, she should make every moment as rich as the last. Fight viciously, roar loudly, step boldly. She must make herself known. It is done. Assume nothing.
Go.
Poor Karlach. She can finally seek out the touch of another, only to be told she might not have much time left. Very serious of you, but go ahead. Even if I could remember, I'm not sure I'd tell you. I don't want your ego to get over. Fine. What? Quite splendid, considering all we've been through. I think I was very lucky to find such favorable company.
I know well the pain of seeing your life's hourglass running empty. Grasping at any means of slowing the grains as they slip inexorably through your fingers. Karlach's fate may be ordained, but her actions are not. She will make each breath count. You can be sure of that.
Well, just a talk, then.
How beautiful it must be to know you can hold a hand, caress a cheek after going so long without. We'll get Karlach fixed up, right? There's always a way. There has to be.
Let's have it.
Someone's last night's best bargain, right?
Daniel and me are climbing up a tree.
It's true then. He's met Daniel. There's no other way he'd know that name. This is just what we needed. Well done. We need to wake him. He must know something about where to find Daniel. If he was able to escape the Shadowfell, then it mustn't have managed to consume his spirit. Well, not all of it anyway. We need to unlock whatever's left of him, inside his head. There must be something to trigger him. A word, a memory, an item. We just need to find it. I don't deserve you, my friend.
Certo. O item, então, eu já sei qual que é. É aquele anel que eu peguei no...
Yes, please.
do túmulo. Agora eu quero saber aqui, achar o item. Ah não, será que eu vendi? Esse daqui.
He keeps saying Thaniel's name. He must know more. Has he shown any sign of coming to his senses?
None. His wits have departed him, I fear.
Do not give up hope just yet. He keeps saying Thaniel's name. He must know. Without Thaniel, no. And I don't know how I can find him without speaking to this man. I don't deserve.
Eu acho que esse anel aqui mesmo. O que eu faço? Eu jogo nele o anel?
Premium trinkets and doodahs.
Não é assim.
He keeps saying Thaniel's name. He must know. I don't deserve you.
Bargains right here.
He keeps saying Thaniel's name. He must know more. We need to rouse him.
Don't be shy. Have a gander at the finest stock.
Snuffling against open in the shade where we are walking.
Hear me, Moon Maiden. Premium trinkets and doodahs.
Art? Hail, Art? Can you hear me?
We've tried that. Nothing.
Listen. Last night's best bargains right here. Didn't drop anything.
We see what we see.
Not drop anything.
Moving just what we please. Together, waiting. We see shadows, they get darker, but our hiding place.
Don't be shy. Have a gander at the finest stock.
Meu Deus, já tô no lag aqui. Quero ver quando eu chegar em Baldur's Gate. Tá tudo no mínimo já. É a memória. O jogo tem 16 GB só. A placa de vídeo nem tá pegando tanto. Deixa eu dar uma olhada. Realmente, é a memória. CPU tá 44%, memória tá 85%, placa de vídeo tá 64%.
I don't need a reflection to know this looks fabulous.
Lucky to have you.
Don't be shy. Have a gander at the finest stock.
Take it easy while you can. We'll keep the watch.
Premium trinkets and doodahs. Last night's best bargains right here.
I didn't realize I had an audience. The true soul who's going to save us all. I'm Isabel. Pleased to meet you.
Nossa, vocês que levam a pensar isso.
Myself and Our Lady are doing what we can to hold the line. I hear you and your tadpole will be our offense. Free from the Absolute's influence, yet able to walk among cultists. It's almost too good to be true. But I'd be a poor cleric indeed not to avail of a blessing when I see one. Let me guess. Jaheira's sent you to beg a protection spell off her favorite cleric.
It hurts.
Perfect. It'll make you immune to the lesser effects of the Shadow Curse, which will get you closer to the towers. But there are places it won't help. Places where the curse is darker, stronger. The cultists are able to traverse even the deepest shadows, though. I don't know how. The Harpers are trying to figure it out.
Selûnite magic. Dark Lady, forgive me.
Good nose. Like a nasty little terrier. Ketheric is a frightening man. But you have something he doesn't. Allies worth having. While you're busy in the towers, I'll be sure to... Wait. Do you hear that? Something's wrong.
Hello, Isabel.
Marcus, is that you? What's happened to you?
I've been blessed. You can be too. Come with me, and you can hear all about it from Ketheric himself.
Hail, Art. Can you hear me?
True soul, my instructions are clear. Take the girl to Ketheric, alive.
Swims into your mind's eye, its instructions vivid in your mind. Nothing is more important than bringing the girl alive.
What's going on? If you have something to say, say it.
I wonder if he can hear us. One from which he will
The
awaken
Absolute
soon.
sees all. Your treachery will be punished.
The Absolute. Of course. You can't believe them, Marcus. Ketheric will never give you whatever it is you've been promised.
He already has. Time to go, Isabel.
spill some blood.
Por que esse ataque sumiu? Ah, tá ali do lado. Posso jogar um ácido no pé dele pra Laezel ter mais chance de ataque, porque eu aposto que é 18, 17. 17 é alto. Poderia usar isso aqui na Laezel. A Laezel pode jogar as coisas no chão e fazer os ataques. Ataco ele de novo. Esse ataquezinho aqui, não, ainda vou dar o perfura nesse aqui. Perfeito. Ótimo.
You'll make excellent fertilizer.
Shadows, they get darker. Hiding places brighter.
No time to waste.
Merda. Tinha que tacar mais perto. A dura dele é baixa.
Got to concentrate.
Esses dois não vai ter muito dano pra conseguir derrubar ele não.
Shadows, they get darker. Hiding places brighter.
Unleash me.
Cadê Fireball? Resistência à magia. Prender ele mesmo então, né? Ataque físico. Talvez de ataque. Ah, tem que estar na área da ilusão. Deixa eu ver se você vai aproximar. Não.
General Ketherick wants her alive, at any cost.
Morto-vivo, eu posso usar o negócio da Shadowheart.
Victory awaits.
Em cima eles dão conta.
No time to waste.
Merda!
Let's end this. On I go.
Let me recite their demise.
Hard to tell. Sometimes he stirs and moans as if in a nightmare.
Escada. Acho que o mais seguro seria esse daqui. Não, nem é o mais seguro. Pera, 416. Ah, pode ser que seja. Tão difícil. 30, 22, 416. Me coloco em frente a ele e tá de boa. Ah, não, tinha que ser no alvo.
With pleasure.
any sign of coming to his senses.
His wits have departed him, I fear.
This way.
Ninguém morreu.
Let's just go already.
But we don't even know the way to Moonrise.
Isabel, are you all right? I'm fine. Marcus has been with us since the start. They've been tracking us this whole time. And that was no random attack. You were the target, Isabel. They know how important you are. But they don't know about you. Ketheric will strike again. We need you to strike first. Discover the source of his invulnerability. Make him mortal so we can make him bleed. Good luck.
We're in more danger than I knew. If something happens to me, everyone in this inn is dead. Like that. Why does a man like him do anything? Power, spite, some kind of twisted personal morality. I can understand why he'd want me dead. Without me keeping the curse at bay, everyone in this inn, everyone intent on killing him, is dead too. As for why he'd want to take me alive, I don't know. And I don't want to find out. Now that we have you, I hope I won't have to. No mercy. For Ketheric will have none on you. End this.
Let's go.
On with you. Unless you want to come back to a gaggle of shadow-cursed harpers. I know you won't. Go on, then. It belongs to the goddess Shah, According to the Harpers, it fell here when they defeated Ketheric, the one who tried to have me kidnapped. I suppose they didn't defeat him quite hard enough. Moon and shadow, light and dark, divine sisters ever at war. And this place has become one more battlefield. Sometimes life forces us to choose sides. Luckily, sometimes the choice is obvious. I could say the same. But perhaps we should save the trivia till we're on the other side of this thing. Promise not to die, and we'll celebrate with our life stories.
Ask someone else. Who? No one cares. No one but us.
Right place, right time. When a cleric of Selûne stumbles into a Sharan shadow, she's bound to set it to rights. At any cost.
Let's just go already. That's why we should leave now.
It's fine. Jahira won't even notice we're gone.
Even if she did, it doesn't matter. Mole needs us.
The corpse regards you lifelessly.
Orders of the General. Absolutes chosen. Squad captured. Enlightened. Trusted me. Cross cursed lands. Carry the light. Ketheric. Thorm.
Já fiz 5 perguntas.
outside the inn, buried near graveyard. She found out. Marcus Falcon, raised in Baldur's Gate.
The spell's power wanes. You can ask no more questions.
E aí?
Maybe we should ask someone else.
Pô, cara, tô acabadão, velho. Nossa, o lag, tá terrível isso. Pedi refund disso aqui. Quero meu dinheiro de volta. Um jogo mal otimizado.
Let's just go already. But we don't even know the way to Moonrise. That's why we should leave now.
What other sins have you been cooking up? Good work rooting out the traitor.
Speak your mind. I'm listening.
Well, my day just improved. Did you want something? Very serious of you. But go ahead. Well, I'd be lying if I... But don't worry.
Mesmo diálogo.
Paul needs us. I know, but we need a plan.
Lag. E o Halsey aqui de boas, né? Fazendo nada.
Marcus was scum. But the rest of us are loyal to Duke Ravengard. Loyal to Baldur's Gate, I swear it.
Sei não, enfim.
Perimeter's clear, Mom. Good. We'll leave soon?
I've known Marcus for years. To think that he would turn on us, on me. You did well to defend Isabel.
E o cara só ganhou um par de asas e já tava se achando fodão.
He keeps saying Thaniel's name. He must know more.
Não.
He keeps saying Thaniel's name.
Tô conversando com ela, mas o diálogo com esse carinha aí. Ai.
Watch your back out there. If it's not the cult coming for you, it'll be the shadows.
Traitors among us. A child taken. And still I can only feel relief. If they had taken Isabel too, honesty will serve you better than charity. I blundered into their trap, and it cost. You have the honor of making up for my mistake. I trust that you will. A search burdened by unnatural darkness.
Jahira won't even notice we're gone.
Don't let that
Even
discourage
if she
you.
did, it doesn't matter. Mole needs
Then
us.
speak.
I know, but we need a plan.
Ugh, some crusty balladmonger, I expect. They have me slaying gods, or laying with them, depending on the bard. There are as many versions of a tale as there are people to tell it. Let that satisfy you. And anyway, the heroics of old have done seemingly... We fight.
Nossa, cara, tá bugando aqui o diálogo.
Just hope that when our time comes, there is someone else to take our
Why don't we
place.
ask Jahira?
Tá pulando, não sei o que tô clicando não.
She did a great job protecting Mole.
Maybe we should ask someone else.
Who? No one cares. No one but us.
The songs would have you believe we saved the realm's entire. Perhaps we did. They simply refused to stay safe.
Let's just go already. But we don't even know the way to Moonrise. That's why we
First
should leave
cultists
now.
nearly murder us, and now we have a traitor on the inside. Can't we trust anyone? I know. You've been there for us every step of the way. It's just all a bit much sometimes, you know?
Mole would do the same for any of us. You know it. But how do we get into Moonrise? We can't fight those shadow things.
We could. I beat up those harpies, and they're way scarier than shadows.
You know what Mole would hate more than anything? Bad things happening to us. You've seen what's out there. We wouldn't stand a chance. I know she will. But look out for her, would you? Just in case she needs help.
I thought we'd left the bad stuff in the grove. I thought we were safe.
We'll keep an eye on Isabel. If they send anyone else to snatch her, we'll be there to stop them.
Nothing.
Mole is super tough. If anyone can handle Moonrise, she can. I think.
Beleza.
Mole said, never abandon your post, so I'm gonna keep going. What do you need?
O que você precisa? Não tem nada de útil. Só esses aqui até que é útil. Mas eu... Ih, ó, o cara cagou uma graninha aqui.
Pleasure.
Eu não paro de ficar cada vez mais rico.
Patrols report more activity among the cultists, Mom.
Preparing to march, I wager.
Seems that way.
He's lucky to have you watching over him. Thank you.
Nowhere's safe from this. If you need something sharp, I have a few things left. I'll be here if you need anything.
I was trying to concentrate. What a generous pocket. You'll be coming with me. Quick and easy. Don't mind if I do. Don't linger.
Arms down. Plan's changed.
Changed? Why?
New considerations.
Nossa, tem que reiniciar o PC. Não dá, tá com
You
muito
need to
lag.
reach Moonrise, and I've orders to help.
Nossa, que horror. Deixa eu ver o que eu preciso fechar aqui. Foda que não tem mais que fechar.
Here. There's more where that came from.
Wish we had stone. You mean to reach Moonrise, and I've orders to help you. The path to the towers is drenched in blackness so deep even a torch cannot quell it. Yet the cultists have found a way to move freely. Whatever this method, you must claim it. A cultist convoy crosses the land as we speak. I've readied an ambush. Say the word, and we fly. Isabel's blessing is a palliative, not a cure. Some shadows even her magic can't counter. Splendid. I'll mark your map should you lose the way. Harper's with me. Stray no more than an arm's length from your course.
Enough time wasted. Battle awaits.
Keep steady. We're closing in.
Seems like they put up a struggle. In vain.
Perfect spot for an ambush. Get into position.
Quietly. Don't look now.
To your church every day, my queen. Your followers are legion.
Go. We'll wait for your signal.
Your faithful stand ready, Majesty. Soon we march. Soon the world will bow to you.
Here, we're boss. Something moved up there. Want me to drag it out?
Vamos no diálogo.
What's this?
The Drider's eyes cut through the darkness, locking on you as your parasite squirms with excitement. Your minds connect, and you hear a voice whispering to you. The Absolute, or just the echoes of his fractured mind reverberating in the darkness.
One of your true souls, my queen. How have they survived? You bless them too, my queen. Where is their lantern? Majesty, is this true? Did I not serve you well? Very well. If it is your will, we can have it! They don't know. Our queen told them nothing.
The lamp's light keeps the shadows at bay. Stops them from getting close enough to grab us.
Silence! The Absolute's favored are speaking. She has blessed the lantern's light. It is the Absolute who protects us from the shadows. Simply shadows. Cursed, hungry shadows, trying to grab the living. And they are getting stronger. But do not worry. There is still power in the lantern. Our queen will protect you, as she protected me.
It's time to go, Lantern Bearer. The sooner we clear the dark, the better.
What do you mean, go?
We can't go without you. The shadows will tear us to pieces.
This is not Her Majesty's will. If it is Her Majesty's will.
You can't be serious. You know what's out there.
If it is Her Majesty's will, then we shall walk! She will protect us. She must.
I'd never believe it if I hadn't just seen it. Nicely done. Now let's see what we've got here.
Caralho, velho.
One less light in the darkness. 1,000 more to conquer.
That's very...
The lantern gives off a chilly glow, protecting all in its vicinity from the surrounding shadows.
Incredible magic. I can feel the light lifting the shadows, even those within me. Be safe and be brave. We expect no less.
You notice a tiny pixie trapped within. These fey creatures are infamous for their trickery. Sometimes playful, sometimes malicious.
Oh, please! Oh, golly me, oh my! You must release me or I'll die. This lantern only lights the way when I am hurting night and day. My name is Dolly Thrice. Now won't you free me from this vice?
The mechanism at the lantern's base would usually govern brightness, but seems designed here to crush the pixie painfully.
Finally! Been trapped in that coffin with no one but a Mad Rider and my own farts for company. Did me a good turn there, didn't you? What do I owe you? Sure I can, but will I? Yeah, sure, why not? Here, give this bell a shake. Speak the magic words and you'll get what you've earned. Protection from the shadow curse. What more could a dingus want? You're welcome.
A pixie! An honest-to-goodness pixie!
We do get to see some interesting things. Almost makes the mortal peril worth it. Almost.
already, haven't you? Move on with your life!
A long way to go still.
What now?
Ai, pessoal, vou ter que dar uma pausa aqui. Vou colocar a roupa pra lavar. E depois eu tô de volta. Cadê o bot? Se ainda estiver aí. Até daqui a pouco. Fui.